can start raining any second, although it does seem like it's snowing very slightly in some parts anyways. And what did I read today? How about this one, where it comes to things like drone patents, more vehicles it seems like are attempting to have some kind of drone implemented into, I guess, the whole system. This one here says Jeep patents drone system as an off-road assistance. As it says here, Jeep is looking at ways to integrate drones with its vehicles as recent patent filings indicate. One possible use Jeep is looking to patent is off-road spotting. Instead of a person getting out of a vehicle to survey the terrain ahead of the direct of the driver, one possible use Jeep is looking to patent is off-road spotting. Instead of a person getting out of the vehicle to survey the terrain ahead and direct the driver over the appropriate line through obstacles, Jeep proposes deploying a drone from an in-vehicle docking station. That would kind of make sense, although at the same time I would wonder about things like regulations and all, because for a lot of places you're not allowed to fly the drone while operating like a vehicle, for example. You have to maintain line of sight, or does the fact that this is, I guess, automated in a way basically make that all irrelevant? Kind of like how they have those in-the-box drone solutions where it seems like for a lot of places you can run them without any kind of license or anything. It says once the drone is deployed, it can fly ahead of the vehicle and establish a data link, sending images directly to the vehicle dashboard display to help guide the driver, according to the patent filing. A second patent application goes into a bit more detail on the docking station for the drone. This would be located within the vehicle's interior, possibly as part of a center console storage bin. The document suggests it would be equipped to charge the drone and to send signals allowing the drone to undock and fly out to the vehicle, perhaps through an open sunroof. A third patent filing describes an alternative use for the drone itself. Instead of scouting ahead for obstacles, the drone could serve as a security escort for vehicle occupants. The same docking station and drone-to-vehicle data link could be used here as well. Jeep notes, but in this case, the drone would follow a driver or passengers as they walk away from or back to the vehicle. It's the kind of stuff you see, I guess, in shows and so forth, huh? It's just the laws and stuff actually block these type of things from happening in many ways, actually. And with patents, how about this? Another drone by DJI. As you know, again, it seems like they're really pushing out their products pretty quickly, possibly due to the potential ban of their products and stuff in the US anyways. This one here, it's the DJI Flip. So this is just an FCC filing, so you will basically just see things like the labels and all that, and you can come to your own conclusion of what this is. It seems like, for example, could it be like an FPV drone, for example? Like how they have like that turtle mode where you flip over? And there's other little boxes ticked off, for example, saying the product type is marked as a mobile device. So who knows what this is, but expect even more products again. Although with all the geopolitical issues with places like the US wanting to ban things like Chinese-made drones, it sounds like some manufacturers are still staying busy. According to this, it says, Chinese drone prepped for mass production as demand for aerial deliveries soars. A Chinese company is preparing to fill 1 billion won in orders for its new drones as a low-altitude economy gains momentum. That's something we read about over the past couple of weeks. It says a Chinese drone maker is preparing to mass produce small, speedy 6-ton aircraft ideal for low-altitude economy, whose value is expected to soar by 2030 with increases in aerial taxi trips and merchandise deliveries. Shenzhen-based United Aircraft said on November 13 it has signed 138 million US in order for its Lanyin R6000 aircraft. The aircraft's tilt rotors are designed for vertical helicopter-style takeoffs and landings in spaces as small as rooftops, the company said. The R6000, boasting a chassis similar in shape to a small plane, will be able to fly as fast as 550 kilometers per hour for distances of up to 4,000 kilometers. Mass production will start early next year in the southwestern city of Chengdu, Hongxing News reported on Thursday. The local outlet said the billion won in agreed deal spans 10 buyers from multiple countries. That's something to think about too. It's not just the US when it comes to selling products. There's other countries, but at the same time, will they also follow suit in terms of only wanting to use, let's just say, locally made products, if they could anyways, for things like security reasons and all that, especially with all the war tensions around the world. All right, see you guys later.